tuning into the OG Giggity Show, and I got a special guest. Tell them who you are.
Lasonya Renee on Instagram. I am Lasonya Renee. Facebook, Lasonya Renee Taylor. And join me on my new YouTube channel at Lasonya Taylor.
Yeah, I ain't asked you to give all that out. Promote all your stuff. But anyway, so where you was born and raised?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Broward County.
Oh, you from Broward.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's what's up there.
Yeah.
So how was it growing up in Broward?
It was rough. It was very rough.
Man, everybody said that. You might have that.
Oh, man. We was raised to raise hell.
Oh, yeah?
Cuss, fight, shoot, run them over with your car, mess with the drug dealers, get money. Florida rough.
Okay. I see you survived. You made it.
Oh, by the grace of God.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So can you walk us through like growing up in school? Like how was you in school? You was scary?
Absolutely not. I was very studious. I actually got straight A's. As a youngster, I was raised in Connecticut. So we would go back and forth from Florida to Connecticut for years. So my grade school years, I was in Connecticut getting straight A's. Middle school, I was in Florida having a rough time being away from my mother and living with between my grandmother and my aunts that I didn't know existed. So that was pretty rough. So to try and fill a void, I started messing with this guy and ended up pregnant at 15. So then I would have a kid and go back to Connecticut. Then my mother didn't want me up there. I went back to Florida and started messing with this big time dope dealer and had a kid from him. And he had a lot going on, all his women, and you know what come with that, having a lot of money. So I left. Well, I actually had to escape because he forced me to live at his mom's house and had his sister like a guard dog. So I would not leave because I used to try and leave all the time. And then one day I spoke to this guy about it and he gave me some money and helped me escape. So
How you spoke to a guy?
What you mean?
That's what I said. How you spoke to
a guy in the neighborhood. I was
Oh.
telling him, I was very, very depressed. And I did not want to be in that environment anymore. But he wouldn't give me no money. He took my car. Like, it was bad. So one day I got the strength to walk down the street, start talking to this dude, and he helped me get out of Florida. He gave me the money for my plane ticket and everything.
You haven't been back since?
Well, when I got to Connecticut and the guy I was dealing with, the big time drug dealer, he found out and he called up there raising bloody hell about how much money he'll pay to come up there and get me to go back to Florida. So I was scared to go because he was threatening me. So I stayed in Connecticut for about 2 years. And he finally talked me into going back. But it was the same old stuff again. So I left and I stayed in Connecticut. I went back to Connecticut, stayed in Connecticut for a while. But this time I had a little chip on my shoulder, like no man was ever going to get me into that situation again where I felt like I had to depend on a man to survive. So I started selling drugs. And I was doing really well.
How old were you?
At this point, I was 19. So because I knew people in Florida, I had connects down there. I would go back and forth to Florida with my drugs and sell it. And then I got up to a kilo and I was killing it in Connecticut, selling drugs. And I had my kids out with me one day and my neighbor called me. She said, "Oh, you don't want to come home right now, girl, because the DEA is outside your apartment. Don't come home." I was scared to death. So that was it for a while. I stopped selling drugs till everything cooled down.
So when you was did drugs, did anybody try to rob you or you ain't had no problem?
Well, Nobody tried me like that because everybody said I was crazy because I like playing with guns. Remember, in Florida, I was raised and taught how to shoot guns. So I loved guns. I kept me a sawed-off double barrel. I kept me a 4.4 Bulldog Magnum. I kept guns. I just was fascinated by guns. And, you know, I would go off on people anywhere, anytime. I had no restraints. I just was lost. I was real lost.
Okay. So when you was hustling, like you ain't nobody never tried to give you no bad dope, or you ain't had no run-ins with the connect.
The Connect was in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So nah. I knew him real well, so we ain't never had no problems.
Okay. So when you was hustling, did any one of your children fathers know you was getting it in?
Yeah.
So anyone try to assist you?
No.
So it was like, you just do that, you my baby mama, I don't care what you do.
Oh, they didn't live in Connecticut. These baby daddies was in Florida. So there's nothing they could do about it.
How many children you have?
I have 5.
5. So out of all your baby daddies, who your favorite?
My daughter father.
What's his name? Shout him out.
Well, I ain't gonna put his government out there, but everybody know him as Midget, aka Abro.
Oh, okay. Where he from?
Pompano Beach, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you and him still on good terms?
Yeah.
You think about marrying him or something?
I'm not sure.
Well, hold up. So you date now, or you single? What the world? What just happened? What's that? That's one of them. Is for me to know you to find out type of look. Help us out. Now.
Next question.
All right. So, what's the youngest man would you date? The age?
It depends on his maturity level.
So if he's 18, but he got him.
Absolutely not. That's a baby. What am I gonna do with him?
I actually, you said it depends on maturity level.
No, that's too young. Be realistic.
All right, 20.
Stop it. No.
All right, 25.
Probably about the youngest.
You would let 25, teenage let 25 come slide
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You got some grown-looking 25-year-olds now.
I wouldn't care what he looked like.
What that
mind do, though? What
well,
that
if he
mind
mature,
do?
the 25
No,
is
let
mature.
me tell you, the type of woman I am, if he's not mentally stable enough to handle what I'm going to give him,
what you going to give him?
I'm going to give him a lot.
What, something like
I'm gonna give
macaroni
him
and
a lot.
cheese? Like you going to cook for him?
I'm going to train him how to be a real man out in these streets.
Oh, so you trying to get your little hustler. You trying to pimp
No,
him.
I don't want a hustler. I don't want a hustler.
What you
I'm
mean?
going to put him on to the new things that I know.
Like what?
The entertainment industry. I'm going to teach him how to hustle legally with, like, writing books.
That sound like some bull, man. It sound like you going to get that boy that pack. You going to get that boy some work.
Absolutely not. Why do you think I left it alone? That
So you get somebody
good.
young to do it for
That
you.
that don't end good. I'm telling you that.
Okay.
I'm done with that life.
All right, you changed
That life got my daughter father life plus 30 years.
Whoa.
Nah, that's a wrap.
Okay.
Nah, you got to do some legal stuff out here.
Okay, that's what's up. So you looking good now. How old are you?
How would I look?
60, 65-ish. Give or take.
Nah, you pushing it.
Is it older?
I'm 53.
You 53 years old? Nah, you look good for your age.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know if you gonna be able to move like, you look.
You'd be surprised.
Well, surprise me then.
You'd be surprised.
You know the dance?
Very well.
Like I'm talking about, you do like the young dance, you know the dance.
Nah, I'm too classy for that.
So what kind of dance you be doing?
I do a 1-2 step.
Man, nobody want to see that
And
cheating.
they want to see my
Cheating.
1-2.
Ain't nobody want to do no 1-2. You down bad.
They
I'm
wanna
thinking
see-
you about to twerk or something. You talking about some 1-2.
Oh, I ain't doing all of that.
Why not?
That's not classy.
That is.
No, absolutely not. Go get you a young girl for that.
You want to do a bus stop. You want to do the bus stop. Man, hey yo, so tell us what you said in the beginning. Tell it to us again. We want all your Instagram, we want to know all your stuff, and let's do these shout outs so we can get out of here.
Okay. Follow me on Instagram at I am Lasonya Renee. My Facebook is Lasonya Renee Taylor. And my YouTube is at Lasonya Taylor. Shout out to my starting 5, which is my 5 kids. DeTa is what I call them. For Dietrich, Unique, Tavius, Anthony, and Tyrell. Shout out to my grandkings, King Peyton, King Mars, and King Cam. Everyone who's helped me get to the point that I am in my life, shout out to you. Everyone that's hung in there with me throughout these past 4 years of recovering from my illness, through my grieving and my mourning, and now through my therapy and my healing. Thank y'all. I love y'all.
So hold on, you in therapy?
I am.
For what?
Whew.
Well, want to be your therapist?
Absolutely not.
Why not? Why would you see that you go judging the book by the cover? Now I'm staring.
Oh, absolutely
right.
not. You're a great guy.
Well, let me be your therapist.
You've been a blessing.
I like your toes. So you got the toes hanging out. But that other toe bigger than the big toe. They said you was supposed to have it like that.
Stop hating on my feet. I got some cute feet, baby. I can be a feet model, honey.
Now you got people that got the foot fetish going on now. So you gotta be careful now. The people that let them toe. I know I see guys in prison want pictures of people with their foot out. So
stop playing.
Yeah, for real.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Anyway.
Feetfinder.com.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sell some feet pics.
Get out of here.
We trying to after you wrap it up. We're gonna get out of here. We trying to do that now.
Okay.
So anything? What else you got? Anything else to talk to us about? What you got going on? You done with your shout outs? Why you shout Yolanda out, your friend?
Yolanda's not here.
So you mad because she let it
But
in?
she's a part of the people that's helping me. I shouted out to them.
No.
Why you keep saying that?
Saying what?
Why I don't shout out Yolanda?
Because I like her.
I like her too.
Not like I like her.
Oh.
Unless
Okay.
I know, unless
I don't
you
like
need
her
to tell
like
me
that.
something I
I
don't
don't
know.
like her like that.
Oh,
No,
all right.
I don't like her like that now.
All right, so I'm just trying
She
to...
all yours, baby boy.
Okay, cool. I don't have no competition.
Not at all.
Okay. So that's it. Now, you sure before we get out of here, you got nothing else you want to tell us, holler us about?
No. To piggyback off of this interview right here, follow me on my page. Find out some more about Lasonya Renee.
And did anybody see you on that twerking on your page?
Absolutely not.
Ain't nobody about to follow no page. You ain't gonna be twerking.
You won't see any twerking.
Well, put on some
you wanna
biker
see
shorts
twerking?
then.
See the young girls.
Would you put on some tights?
I wear tights all the time.
Not them grandma tights. We need some young tights.
What are grandma tights?
These kind of baggy like.
I-
Wow, we out of here.